You know, if you think a sandwich is just some meat stuck between two pieces of bread, we've got a surprise for you. Paninoteca is this week's food find.
Hi, I'm Monica McNeely. I'm with a review, and this is our food find because I have heard so much about this place.
Hi, I'm Leslie.
Hi, is this your place?
This is mine, right.
Well, great. Tell me where the name came from. Paninoteca.
Well, you pronounced it properly. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
It loosely means bread library in Italian. And when I was over there years ago studying as an undergraduate, most of the cafes there were called Paninotecas. So I couldn't think of a better name to describe it than this.
And it gives you the ambiance where you could, read while you eat and kick back. So tell me about the menu, though.
The menu, we have a wide array of panini.
Are they sandwiches?
Sandwiches. That's the American name for panini. We have different kinds of bread. Some of them are on focaccia, which is like a flat Italian bread. Some of them are on baguettes, which are longer, and we have a couple on a machette roll, which is sort of like a Kaiser. One of our favorites, which actually won Philly Magazine's Best of Philly in 2000, was our salmon with hummus.
And isn't that on black bread? I saw that in the menu. I can't wait to try that.
Favorites.
That sounds great. Now, where did you get the idea then for Paninoteca?
I had been studying there. I couldn't afford to go to the nicer restaurants in Italy. And on the student's budget, I pretty much lived in the cafes while I was there. And when I came back to Philadelphia, I started graduate school. And then went on to my PhD and was bored to death and said, oh, well, maybe I'll open a restaurant. It started as a joke.
And did you have any prior restaurant experience?
No, none. I had never worked. I had worked as a waitress for about a month in college, and I was terrible.
Well, how did you come up with an idea for all the wonderful panini, the sandwiches?
They did have some wonderful turkey paninis, and I wanted to give it a little bit of an American flair, and we opened 4 years ago, right after Thanksgiving, so we added the cranberries.
Now, I understand this is kind of it's in your blood in the family. Aren't there other restaurant owners?
Well, my sister opened up a BYOB Mediterranean restaurant on 20th and Spruce about 6 years ago, and she was having so much fun with the restaurant.
So I did look at the menu, and I noticed there's something for everyone. Tell me about that. I mean, what if you had somebody walk in who was a complete vegan?
We can do anything. The menu, we have a few recipes that are all vegetables. You can mix and match any kind of ingredient. Wonderful meat sandwiches, paninis. You can do any of the salads can be done with cheese, meat, or nothing at all in terms of, if you're
What's like your favorite salad?
My favorite would,
on your menu?
I guess it'd have to be the arugula, bosch pear, provolone, and we sprinkle walnuts on top.
Provolone, and
that's one of my favorites.
And I also noticed that you have something for children. I've got a couple of boys. I've got two sons that would love you know what I'm talking about. Yes, it was the peanut butter and marshmallow fluff.
Marshmallow fluff, right.
Now, what do you call the finger sandwiches?
Those are tramezzini.
Doesn't that sound so much better than finger sandwiches?
Exactly.
Everything's so musical. Every item on the menu has a lyrical sound to it.
People have trouble pronouncing it, and we just say, oh, just call it a finger sandwich.
Well, that's nice, but it still looks and sounds.
It sounds better as a tramezzini.
And do you do any kind of catering?
We do a lot of catering,
you
actually.
Do? Great.
Yeah, we have a number of corporate accounts that we cater to, and then personal private parties.
Great. What's your clientele? What kind of people come here?
Business, but they're mainly on their lunch break, and they're in and out. They want to come in, and then a lot of students, Wharton students.
But this isn't your ordinary lunch stop.
No, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more ethnic, I guess I could say.
Yes, and cozy.
Cozy, definitely. And the grills give off a nice amount of heat, so people like to come in.
I like that. What do you do on the weekends? Anything different?
No, I think on the weekends it's a little more relaxed. People will sit and read the newspaper much longer than they will on their lunch break, and we, they come in with their kids a lot more on the weekends. So
I'll be bringing mine in for the peanut butter and marshmallow fluff sandwiches. Leslie, I have to confess, I came in here hungry. And all this talk about all this great food has made me even more hungry.
Let me show you a menu.
All right. Thank you.
Well, actually, you had mentioned the peanut butter and fluff tramezzini.
Oh yes.
So I think you should try that. Would you mind?
My boys are going to be so jealous.
Tramezzini. Yeah, that's one of our favorites for the kids.
You know what? I would like take one of everything if in the perfect world, if I had my way. It's so great. While they're concocting my peanut butter marshmallow, these look divine. What are these?
These are a friend of, first of all, let me have you try one of these.
Thank you.
I have friends who make my desserts for me. So we have, these are my personal favorites. I'm a chocoholic.
I'm a fellow chocoholic. So they look like
Chocolate covered Oreos.
Oh, and your friends make these?
Dark or white. We have chocolate dip meringues.
Yum.
These I became addicted to when I was in Italy.
That's a good addiction.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
nothing wrong with that.
Graham crackers, various brownies, but my favorite menu item is the grilled chocolate panini. We don't have them up here. We make them to order.
Wow.
But those are amazing. Those are on.
What's in that?
That is, we put it on a sourdough white bread.
Okay.
And just put a spread of Nutella, chocolate Nutella.
Yes.
Grill it up on these grills here, and then just put some powdered sugar on.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I'll
And
bet
it's
that
perfect for a cold day.
I'll bet that one-ups any chocolate croissant I've ever had. I'll bet that's
Absolutely.
great. And that was one of your. Now, did you come up with that, or that was something you
was-
fell in love with in Italy?
Well, I never had a grilled. I used to eat the Nutella on bread, just plain. And then when I brought the panini grills in, that was the first item. We actually christened the panini grills with the chocolate panini.
Well, thank you so much. This is a great place.
Thank you.
You'll see me here again.
Okay.
And again, happy restaurant anniversary.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for your
Nice to
time
meet
and
you.
the wonderful sandwich. Oh, Tremazzini.
Tremazzini.
That's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.